Nyashinski recently released an EP dubbed To Whom It May Concern. The EP has ended up sparking quite a buzz online, as many have realized that some of the songs are actually whole diss tracks meant for his former producer, Cedo. In this EP, the rapper has gone hard, and when I say hard, I mean hard on Cedo. But Nyashinski and Cedo have been working together for the longest time, that is, before their fallout. And their work relationship was a bit more than just work. They had a bond. And when I say bond, I don't mean the PDD bond, nah, but a bond, a good bond between an artist and a producer. And not to mention that Cedo is the producer behind many of Nyashinski's tracks, including Properly, Aminia, Kebs, Hapo 2, Mungu Peke, Marathon Runner, and many others. Also, if you are a fan of Nyashinski, that is, you either attend his shows or you watch his performances, then you've probably noticed this guy who's always on the keys on the stage. Well, that is Cedo. So you can tell that their relationship was a good one between an artist and a producer. So when did we get to the point where Nyashinski decides to dedicate like 3 songs or more as diss tracks directed to Cedo? In June 13, Nairobi News released an exclusive exposing that Nyashinski and his longtime producer Cedo had had a fallout over a multi-million deal. It was reported that Nyashinski had landed a mega deal with Safaricom to make them jingles. Jingles ni hizi wimbo za advertisement. Nyashinski then approached Cedo and asked him to produce the jingles, offering him 1 million shillings, to which Cedo agreed. But Cedo decided to try and find out how much Nyashinski was given for the deal. He used his connections and found out that, hey, Nyashinski had been given 10 million shillings. And he remembered that he was only given 1 million shillings, so he felt he was underpaid and asked for more. And this is what led to the disagreement. A week after the news was out, Nyashinski released a track, Silencer, and this is where the disease began. Ni stupid kuargue na fools, so siwezi argue na fool, na kanga cool, naona masnake, wameona check, wakaanza kudrul, nikawa kwa mushrooms, naangusha chwani, unaona plateau, he said in his lyrics. He further added, unaongea nikawe ni boss, unadai kulipwa nikawe ndio boss, na unaniitanga munene, hamjui nani nimecross, ask your sources, nani ndio source, nyika breakfast, nyi wote matoast. And when people thought, okay, so there was a fallout, Nyashinski has released a diss track, it's now done. Well, Nyashinski wasn't done yet. He eventually released the EP, which had songs like Busy and Bluff, where he disses Cedo even more.
Nimesikia iko mtu wa mkono analia ati anataka kulipwa kama contractor au ni makansa.
Cedo isn't the only one who found himself on Nyashinski's bad books. The event organizers behind the USA Madaraka Festival 2024 were also not spared. Back in May, Nyashinski was supposed to be part of the people who were to perform on this tour. However, 5 days prior to the show, he backed out, stating that the organizers were unable to secure visas for his teams. In his song Bluff, he addresses the issue saying, nakujaje tour tena bila team, najitoa lineup inaisha steam, mi ndio headliner mzimbi ting na fans wanaitisha marefund, mnacheza PR kama kina Dean, wanatry kunimaliza, wanapata chances zao ziko really slim. Seems like this EP was a way for Nyashinski to vent and address all his foes in the industry. Back to Cedo and Nyashinski. What do you think? Is Nyashinski being petty in addressing Cedo in more than one song? Was all these diss tracks really necessary given they've worked together for long? Do you feel that Cedo was on the wrong, ama ni Nyashinski ndio yuko on the wrong? Was Cedo right in asking for more money after initially agreeing to the 1 million shillings that Nyashinski had offered him? Here are some opinions people have shared online. Cedo is greedy. They had an agreement. Hata kama Nyash was paid 1 billion, bado ningempa Cedo 1 million kwani. To be honest, Cedo aliambiwa atapewa 1 million akakubali bila kucomplain. That means it was more than what he usually gets. So I don't see Nyashinski's problem. He has to appreciate. Nyash is right, Cedo angeuliza total amount. Cedo accepted the 1 million because he felt that was his worth. Angetaka more, he should have negotiated for more. Deal ilikuwa ya Nyash after all. In my opinion, as much as house help hafai kusema aongezewe mshahara juu mwenye nyumba ameongezewa, but hear me out. Cedo has been this guy's producer from kitambo. Ingekuwa poa if Nyashinski angempea fair cut. Well, what is your opinion? Engage with us in the comment section and don't forget to stay tuned here on BNN for more updates.